I planted these pumpkin seeds as a joke. Well, the joke's on me, because look at all these. I'm gonna try to replant them. I thought I would give it a few days to see if the pumpkin survived. Look at this freaking thing, dude. I can't believe it. And I know that's too small of a pot. I just don't know what else to do. But I made this mushroom with lampshade and a pot. I was kind of contemplating if I wanted to paint the pot, but I kind of like how the lampshade's white. But anyways, this pepper is humongous. I don't see any new growth. And then I have 2 big tomatoes. And look at the celery. I also want to move the toaster. I'm just not sure where because it's totally blocked by the tomato. So anyway, this is my potatoes. So I cleared a spot in the ground and just put the pumpkin in the ground. We'll see what happens in the coming months, I guess. Here is a garden update. Look at my nice pepper, celery, and then my 2 tomatoes. I don't know if you can see the second one. I'm getting a couple pumpkin plants. Let me see that one. This is where my sink was, and it's been completely like taken over by this tree. So I moved my sink. But I'm really excited about how this is gonna look in the fall. It's gonna be gorgeous. My potatoes look really bad. This is not how I'm gonna do them next year. But I also don't have my dog like over here destroying it like she was earlier in the year. So I'm totally redoing the potatoes next year. And also, I planted a wall of sunflowers. They're just starting to come up. So I'm looking forward to that. And looking forward to seeing how tall they get before winter. So I ended up moving my toaster because it was completely blocked by my tomato plant. And this is where I moved my sink. And I notice it's doing so much better now. And then I also put more flowers in it. And I added a little birdhouse. It is not getting any traction or any customers. So I don't know if it's gonna work. But I put up this privacy fence so that Ray Ray can just run around and I don't have to feel nervous about who sees her. And I put my little metal sunflowers here. So yeah, that's my garden update. Apparently somebody has begun to unearth my potatoes. I wonder like what animal comes in here because there's no way my dog can get over here. There's absolutely no way. So that is very, very interesting. I'd say it's time to pick my pepper. There's my celery. And look at my tomatoes. Ooh. Woo, they're looking pretty. They're heavy too. I'm loving the vibe of my sink right now. It's got like pumpkins and I always forget what those flowers are called. And then this looks like it's trying to bloom again, which is awesome. My snapdragon, I have to replant there next year. But it's so cute. Alrighty, the time has come to pick my one and only Pepper. Ooh, she is hefty. How do I even get this off? There she is, my one and only Pepper. I think I also want to pick my 2 big tomatoes. I also have this baby that just started. Oh, there's a few babies. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick these. Here we are. I don't know about this tomato because it's broken there. So I have discovered there's 3 more tomatoes growing. Plus I have this one. That is exciting. Look how stunning the snapdragons have become. I am living. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Here is 1 month after I planted my sunflowers. I'm really hoping they do something by November. I know it was a last minute thing for me to plant these. I'm gonna dig in here and see if I can find potatoes because this plant is like dead anyways. So I want to see if I can find anything. Oh, there's one. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at that big beetle. Holy cow, that thing is humongous. So that looks like the end of that plant. Should I try this one? Nah, I think I'll wait on that one. Then I have those 2. I think there's 2 plants over there. And then, let's see. Oh, there's one plant over here that's dead. Oh, let's see if I can get anything out of this one. Oh, another tiny baby. Yeah, let's see if I can get anything from this other dead one. Woo, red potato. Yeah, nothing else from that one. So I think I'll just put the dirt back and hope for the best for the rest of these guys. All right, I see a blossom in here. This pumpkin plant is so huge. Look, there's some little babies down there. I'm trying to show them. Oh, I can't believe how humongous this pumpkin is. And then there's a little tiny one. Aww. I am so happy about this beautiful pumpkin bloom. Here's an update on my pumpkin plant. I had to clear all the weeds because they were like holding the plants back. They were just everywhere. And then I don't know. I was gonna say I think these are cosmos, but I don't really know. But look at how tall they are. And my pepper's basically just bug food now. And there's my celery. And then here's my tomato. And here's an update on my sunflowers. And my poor potatoes are fading fast. I ended up getting 7 more potatoes from this side of the whatever. And then I don't even know where the other potato plants went. They're like hidden in the weeds. And I recently bought a bird bath. There was actually a bird in it the other night. And then I've been trying to get birds to eat out of this bird feeder. It looks like they like the new bird seed I bought. So I will keep filling it. Looks like we have our first little baby pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Here's an update on the sunflowers. I'm going to take it upon myself to decide that I'm digging up the rest of my potatoes because these plants were just so unhealthy that I highly doubt they're going to produce anything else. And it's also the middle of October now. I should just pull this out. Oh, little babies. I also want to see if I can find the potato plants that were here. They like disappeared into the face of nowhere. I don't understand it. I don't understand how a plant's there and then it just disappears. I think I found it. Yep, because there's some little potatoes in here. That is so crazy. There's a little tiny, tiny one. And an update on my pumpkins. And this is how big the plant is. I don't even know if I can show the whole thing. But the season's almost over, so it's really too bad. I wish I had known that I could get pumpkins to explode like this.
Would have done this a lot earlier. And then we have, oh my gosh, peppers. Apparently 2 peppers are trying to grow. Oh my gosh, I might have to bring that in the house. And then there's my tomato. There were supposed to be like 3, but 2 of them disappeared. And my celery. And my cosmos. I don't know what these are, but they're still around. And here's my sink and toaster. I think this is it for my pumpkins. The frost got to them. That is so sad. Oh, dang, that's sad. For some reason, these plants still look okay. Maybe they're being protected by the tree somehow. I don't know, because they don't look frozen at all. That is crazy. But also my sunflowers still look good. Very interesting. I really hope they freaking bloom. I think we're out of luck though. Man. I absolutely love how when snapdragons go to seed or whatever, it looks like there's skulls on the plant. They're so freaking cool. But yeah, so the pumpkins are not happy. Snapdragons could care less. Look at this sunflower trying to bloom. Oh my gosh. The rest of them don't look any different than they did the last time I filmed. Oh, this one has a little bit of yellow. Oh, that would be so lovely to get a blossom before winter. Our final harvest of 2025.